Hello, I would like to make a video to talk about Denmark, why it is better than Canada. So, just to know that we are not living in the best country in the world. The best place to live in the world is in Europe. There's only Vancouver that can qualify as one of the top places. But doesn't mean that we live in a bad place. We are still pretty high on the scale of ranking. But Australia and Europe are better places to live for a few reasons. So I took notes and no, I'm repeating myself. I did a video like that before, but just felt like I need to repeat myself just to make sure that I remember. There is value in a relationship, in friendship. From the very early days of your life, there's a place for relationship and valuing your family. And so it's not just about having a good salary or good job or moving up into your position, your social status. Uh, it's more about being your role in your life as are you a good son? Are you a good father? Or are you a good friend or good neighbor? Or because there is trust between people that are given easily and trust towards the government. So people are not complaining about the government that they are corrupt or things like that. People are trusting that the government is working for their best interest, and the people are instantly trusting you. So there's no thing like being suspicious, or they if you walk into a store, they don't think that you're gonna steal, or that you have bad intentions, that you're there for something that you're not talking about. You're gonna be doing some crime, or maybe maybe in the future you're gonna become a terrorist, or somebody that's gonna shoot shoot people on the street or in a school. Because in Canada we have, or at least North America, we have much more gun violence, and people are not trusting. There's a lot of inequality, where in Denmark there's no not a big gap between the rich and the poor as much as here. So you don't have as much homeless that are the homeless, they get taken care of. So you don't have to be taking the initiative to try to help them, or because I find that in Canada that I felt like these homeless these homeless people, I need to be helping them, and for that I need to be with them, or experiencing what they're experiencing, to understand first of all, and then to lead the way of knowing how to fix the problem. But there's no need for that in Denmark. You don't have to step up as the savior of trying to fix the social inequalities. Uh, so so it's more accepted, I guess, the social inequalities here, and so that's why I guess we're doing all the protests to try to say that Finland or Denmark or those places, they have that figured out, and they give the basics for everybody. So they don't have and free university as well, so you can get educated. You don't need to be one part of the elite, the small the small group that is can afford it, and then the others have all these barriers. So that is a mindset, and the way that I was raised, even my father was thinking that I need to save my children from experiencing poverty. It's the worst thing that I don't want them to be experiencing. So that's why he was working so hard. That's why we weren't seeing him, because he didn't have paid vacation. His job was putting pressure on him to choose his priority, to make the work the priority, and neglecting his responsibility as or his role as a father, or his relationships. So in Denmark, you value the relationships, and if your work is gonna harm your mental health or your physical health, uh, they would tell you take a break. You need to put yourself. You need to put yourself as a priority, because that is good. Because if you're getting sick because of your work, you don't have to rely on the health workers and all this. It's going to take a lot of money for the system that's going to be helping you to get back on your feet. So it's more of a preventive culture there than recovery culture. So you don't need to go through all the pain and the illness to get out of on the other side. You can prevent it from it ever happening, so you don't need to heal from it. uh, so it's unanimous whenever I read on Denmark compared to Canada. Everybody says quality of life is much better here. Everything's more efficient, it's more well designed, even the eco friendliness that here Canada is relying on cars, and over there they have much more greener cities. So they would rely on solar energy, and they would have the cars actually park outside of the city. And if they have cars, it's going to be green car, and they would cycle. That's the main way of transportation. So there's 6 cycles for one car. So that means and the city is designed for that. So you can just everybody's cycling, and so that's helping your mood and your well-being and doing the exercise, and it's also not polluting. So they are more eco-friendly cities there, and you can also take vacations, because there's many other interesting countries around, and the Scandinavian countries are rated the top in the world. So then those are the countries that are around. So you can just take a vacation and then go explore, because there are so many interesting, and it's easy to travel because the transportation is really good. So yes, it's not the best place to live in Canada. So a lot of the people that say that, it's just because they're ignorant. They just don't know. Maybe they haven't done their research, but maybe they're proud of being Canadian. They think this is where I was born, and so it has to be the best place. But facts are different. So So I live in Ottawa, and there's good things here as well. But I cannot say that this is the best place in the world. It is some of the best places in the world, but it's more like a top 20 than a top 10. So Australia does better than us, and Europe does better than us. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you for listening.